discuss the antics of pro athletes, sports politics, and everything in between. No sport nor athlete is off limits. Now, get you a pitcher of wine and enjoy the show. Here are your hosts, Lene and Linnell Fletcher, aka the Fletcher Twins.
What's up, y'all? Welcome to a brand new episode of A Pitcher's Worth 1,000 Words podcast. It's your girl, Nelly now.
And it's your girl, Nay. What it do, boo?
That's right. And tonight I am drinking my red wine as usual, but Mama bought me some nice red wine glasses. So thanks, Mom.
I'm drinking Moscato. I think Mama bought this for me, but I told her barefoot. This is not barefoot, but it still tastes good. So
let's just get right into it. This weekend, everybody know it was Super Bowl weekend. Of course, we're gonna talk about that, but let's talk about other things before we get into the recap of the Super Bowl, because we all know y'all got a Super Bowl hangover. But anyway, so Saturday, first thing we did was went to Braylon's last baseball game, and then they celebrated. They almost won. They celebrated with a pizza party or something at this pizza parlor?
Yeah, it was his last winter baseball game. So yeah, after that we went to, it's called Billy's Tavern. And we had pizza and fries and beers and stuff with all the parents and the players. So they had like reserved this like entire outside section for us. It was cool.
Cool. And then that same day, me and Mama went to the Wellington International. We went to hang out with High Society.
To get a glimpse.
We got a glimpse of High Society. But we went to this horse jump competition, and it was cool. It was decent. Since we might be going this weekend, if it doesn't rain, because it might rain, you can't, because it's outside, we can't go if it rains. But we need to get there earlier. It's actually a very nice event. Me and Mama got there a little later because traffic be going in, because everybody going. It's only literally general admission. It's only you pay for parking, which is like $22. So a lot of people was going. So we got a little bit backed up, so we didn't have no seats. We did not have seats. So we stood in this like standing section, which was actually closer to the actual competition. So it wasn't bad. But seeing the girls and the guys jump over these little benches or whatever they call them, it was really cool. It was pretty cool. And every time somebody did a jump and they didn't knock over one of the levers, the crowd erupted and claps and stuff. So it was pretty cool. And they also had food vendors there. So if y'all hungry, it's food there. They had alcoholic beverages there. You know, we got a drink. And also, I'm mad because as we were walking out, we saw, well, Mama said she saw it before, but I didn't. But they have like this bar area where you can go in the bar, and it's like standing room only too, but they have some seats at the front of the bar, and that area got the best view. So if we go this weekend, we going early and we sitting in the bar area because it's really nice.
Did y'all take videos? Because I would have taken videos.
I told you to go look at my Instagram stories. All my videos are in there, but they're saved to my phone too. But yeah, I took videos, of course.
I'll be looking at videos like that.
And also Sunday we had your Super Bowl party, which was a very good success. The food, it was so much food, multiple TVs. The kids were playing upstairs. We had a shot per quarter. And at halftime, so there was 5 shots altogether, and of course mixed drinks in between. It was a great time. I had a really good time, and I ended up staying over, sleeping on the couch.
You know, Joe the next day was like, "We didn't take a shot for overtime." Take an overtime shot.
Oh wait, yeah, we were supposed to take an overtime shot, so that would have been 6 shots. And because I had ate a little bit before I came there and was eating throughout, I didn't get drunk. I didn't have a hangover the next day. It was nothing like the last year's Super Bowl where I fell asleep on the second half after Rihanna. Yeah, it wasn't like that. So I had a really, really good time, and we're going to get into the actual Super Bowl later when we talk about it. So this upcoming weekend, as I said, we may go to the Wellington show if it's not raining, but it's also All-Star weekend. So we gonna miss All-Star Saturday night hopefully they replay it, or I don't know, or we can, because it's every Saturday till March 31st, so we don't have to go this Saturday if you want to see All-Star. Y'all have a birthday party to go to, and also this weekend is President's Day weekend, so I got Monday off. I don't know about y'all.
No, it ain't a court holiday. We only off when the courts is closed. And that's funny. My boss texted me today. Actually, I need to put it on our calendar. But she texted me, is Monday a court holiday? I said, no. We open. We gonna be here.
That's too bad. I got another 3-day weekend. Like I said, it's All-Star weekend as well, so I'm excited to see that. I'm pretty sure I think later on that night they replay the All-Star, like the competitions at like 1 in the morning. So I'll be staying up to see that. They do, or they either right afterwards, but I do know they replay the entire thing.
I need to see it fresh.
Well, then we can reschedule it to the next Saturday. You don't want to be busy.
Next Saturday busy. I'm busy. So,
anyway, let's get into our rap league segment. So unfortunately, there was a deadly shooting at the Chiefs celebration. Oh yeah, y'all, the Chiefs won the Super Bowl. If y'all been sleeping on that rock, they won it in overtime. There was a deadly shooting at the Chiefs celebration parade. 22 was shot. A lot of them were kids. One is dead, and I learned today the person that died was a radio DJ, and her kids were there, and one of the kids got shot too. The police have 2 people in custody, and supposedly it appeared it wasn't terrorist or racial.
Was it a 49ers fan?
No, possibly. It appears to stem from a dispute among several people. So that's why I was going to ask you, was it a disgruntled 49 fan possibly? And who brings a gun to a parade? Like, what you prepared for, sir? World War III? What's going on? This ain't Florida or Texas where they bring guns everywhere. That's Kansas City.
I didn't even hear about this. This is crazy. I can't believe that at a parade.
Yeah,
yeah, that's insane. I remember, I think last year it was some kind of parade or celebration of something with black something, and there was a shooting there too, and a lot of people got injured.
I'm gonna start. And me and Mama was talking about this. We gonna stop going to stuff outside, because at least if you go to concerts and stuff, they have to walk through metal detectors. They have to at least. I think it's extra protection inside. But yeah, when you are outside all willy nilly, people can be a sniper on somebody's building. Like, you can't protect the whole area. That's crazy. Or they just gonna have to call the National Guard to protect every parade in America, and that's a lot of parades. So yeah, NBA player Rajon Rondo was arrested on misdemeanor gun charges and drug charges. I think this was like 2 weeks ago. NBA player Levine, whatever y'all want to say, is out for the year. He had to undergo season-ending foot surgery. And the update on Miles Bridges, because we did do his story a couple months ago. So 3 of his criminal counts were dismissed in connection to the alleged violation of a domestic violence protective order. The Seahawks hired Mike McDonough as the new head coach. The Commanders hired Dan Quinn as their new head coach. My guy, Rex Ryan, reportedly interviewed for the Cowboys defensive coordinator position. That would be great, because I really like Rex Ryan. CJ Stroud won Offensive Rookie of the Year. I believe he's the Texans quarterback. Myles Garrett won Defensive Player of the Year. Will Anderson Jr. got Defensive Rookie of the Year. Coach of the Year was the Cleveland Browns coach, Kevin Stefanski. Offensive Player of the Year was Christian McCaffrey, 49ers. Joe Flacco won Comeback Player of the Year. Kudos to Joe. And the 49ers fired their defensive coordinator after they lost the Super Bowl, Steve Wilkes. So he need a job, y'all. He need a job. Y'all be losing, and y'all don't only be affecting y'all. Y'all be affecting other people. Some people's jobs and career be based off one game.
Yeah, like there's no way that Kansas City player should have been that wide open. That should have been and plus they was that close, that should have been a contested touchdown.
And it wasn't. I won, you guys. I won the bracket. So I won $500 that night. I was so ecstatic. Like I was so happy because it was out of 3 people, me, Nay, and Danielle, but it was really out of 2 because like within the second quarter, we knew they weren't gonna reach 55 points, which is what they had. So it was really out of me and Danielle, whoever won, 49ers or the Chiefs. And when the Chiefs scored in overtime, I just got up and was like, let's go. Give me my money. Give me my money. So I was happy. I won the $500. Yeah, let's get into our first story, which is the Super Bowl. So the Super Bowl did set a viewership record with 123 million views. It was the most watched telecast in American history. Like I said, the game went into overtime. The 49ers players admitted to not knowing the overtime rules. So we're going to talk about that. What were your thoughts on the game? Are the Chiefs a dynasty now? Because they got 3 rings in the last 5 seasons. And they have a chance to be the first team to ever win 3 consecutive titles. Yeah, first of all, should the players know the rules? Because remember that episode of Seinfeld that George claimed to not know he couldn't sleep with the cleaning lady on his desk because he said it wasn't in the fine print. So yeah, should the players know the rules?
They should know the rules, but it did change. I think from last year. Super Bowl barely goes into overtime, but the Super Bowl overtime rule the only one that really changed was the fact that each team get the
Get the
ball.
ball. Yeah.
Usually it's if the team who got the ball first scores a touchdown, then it's over. But this is
Or
like
3 points.
college.
Yeah. Or 3 points. It was like
No,
whoever scored.
I thought it was just a touchdown.
I thought it was, okay, so first when we were growing up, it's whoever scored first, whether it be field goal or touchdown. Then I remember it's whoever, they both hit the ball and whoever had a touchdown though. Like if it could be 3-3, but then when one scored a touchdown, they won. And then I thought if they both have the ball and didn't score, it's whoever scores next. So how is it now?
I think it's both teams get the ball and you gotta pretty much shoot it. It's a shootout. Like, so I do think 49ers had the advantage because they scored the 3 points. They scored a field goal. All they had to do was stop them 4 times, and they could not stop them. And they had to go the length of the field.
Yeah, I think both of them get the ball. But for obviously if Kansas City would have scored 3, it would have been tied again. They would have kept going back and forth. But I think the 49ers thought they was going to get the ball again. Like they had a chance to they were going to get the ball again.
I don't understand why they wouldn't know the rules of the game. I mean, I guess they probably was thinking it wouldn't go into overtime, but still if you go into a profession and you need to know the rules and the regulations of that profession, especially like with me, laws changes all the time. That's why law staff and legal staff and employees have to take CLE, which is continuing legal education. So we got to go to these webinars, these seminars, these workshops, because we got to know this. So how you not know this? And you going to the Super Bowl, you need to know all the rules because rules probably change just specifically for the Super Bowl. That's not
true.
in the regular season.
That's true. And you know how I think that's what they should have did, because you know how for us, the people that's watching on the tube, the TV, they show the rules. They should have did that to the play. The players needed the cliff notes of the rules. Because I believe they thought they was gonna get that ball back.
But I don't know why they would think that. After already having it once and they scored a touchdown and got more than you, why would you get the ball back? That don't even make sense. This not basketball. Y'all don't just keep scoring to the timeout. Maybe they should do it like that.
But remember, and let's keep going to the timeout. That's funny. But remember, remember the first game of this season. It was Bills, both versus my Jets. Jets came back and took it to overtime. And on the kickoff, the Jets just ran it back, and that was it. So is it regular season? If you score a touchdown first, that's
That's
it?
what I think it is. And
But
that's
so
why when they put
over,
when they put the rules up on the Super Bowl, they was like the commentator said the only thing that really changes is that the fact that both teams gets the ball.
okay. But if the Jets would have just did a field goal, then the other team would have been able to get the ball, the
Yeah.
Bills? Okay. Okay. All right. Now I know. So and it's funny because it's the meme going around because I think it was okay. This was the Super Bowl from like 4 years ago, the same two teams and same result. So it was a meme going around then and now of Colin Kaepernick doing this, like what they did on the color purple, and basically the meme saying until the 49ers do right by Colin Kaepernick, they ain't gonna win nothing.
Well, what do they mean by that? What does the 49ers got to do? He already won the settlement. The NFL has done right by him. He want the 49ers to rehire him. That's not gonna happen. He
He didn't.
made his choice. He made his
He
bed.
didn't.
Now he gonna lay in it with whatever settlement money he got.
You gonna let me talk? He didn't make the meme, Nay. He did not make the meme. People using his face for the meme. But yeah, until the 49ers do right by him, and I don't know what that means. I don't know what they got to do, but they're not gonna win the ring. So anytime they in the Super Bowl, you know to go against them. Okay? You go against the 49ers. Okay? And of course, the Usher performance. What are your thoughts? Because I watched it again today.
I watched it yesterday. Y'all might not know this because it's so funny that people dancers like us, we used to dance. We know we can tell when somebody mess up. And I meant to text you and Edwina this, but Usher messed up twice. Y'all might not have noticed this because, and it's so easy for artists to play it off because their background dancers gonna hold them down. And if they mess up or miss a step, they could just go to the front and like freestyle, and we'll be like, and then go back in step and be in step, and that's what he did. And you could tell, watch it again, because I noticed this yesterday when I watched it. I didn't notice it the first time. But on, no, was it on it was either which I'm leaning more towards or the skating thing. Also, he almost fell, but he didn't. But on one of those things, he messed up a move or forgot it and turned and looked to the side, like to his dancers, and smiled. And then came up to the front and like freestyle. Then he was like, okay, let me go back. He got back in it. I think he did that twice. But it's so funny because at when we went to see him in Vegas, you actually heard him say on the mic, "Oh, I fucked up," to his dancers. But I guess he forgot he had on the mic, and he failed in Vegas too. But thank God he didn't fall last night.
And remember, I said, "Oh, I thought that was a part of the show. I thought that was a part of the show."
But
What
yeah,
I
that
know,
was
I
one of
know
the
is that
best ones I think I've seen in a few years.
me too.
Yeah. Well, no, the Dr. Dre one, that one was good. It wasn't a lot of choreography, but that one was good too.
I
We're gonna
love the
flip over
Dr.
to
Dre one
Young.
too. People wouldn't understand because I was talking to one of my friends after the Dr. Dre one, and she was like, "But they was just standing there rapping like it was not no dance." And I'm like, "That's what rap is. That's what rap is. The only rapper
Yes.
that choreography is freaking Jack Harlow, but I like him."
And
Um,
Offset.
Offset, yeah, choreography. That was the best in a long time. Just the aesthetics of it, the fact that he brought Vegas dancers, the fact that he brought Jackson State Band. That was Jackson State Band, so kudos to them. I don't know if y'all noticed it, but they spelled out Usher on the field, and I noticed it that night. But everybody was so excited, like just standing around the TV, staring, focused on the TV at their house. It was so funny. It was like everybody was like, and so I
I
didn't want to
didn't
say
notice
anything.
it. I didn't notice they spelled out Usher, but I did know when I saw it again yesterday. I saw a U. I saw that they had formed the U, but I didn't realize they spelled out his whole name.
Yeah, go watch it again. And my thing is, he looked so happy. Like, he was smiling throughout the entire thing. He looked so happy. And of course, y'all know Ludacris is my favorite rapper. So I just completely lost control and started jumping up and down when he came. I was so happy
I
when he
told you
came
he was
out.
going, but I had already told you that I knew he was going to be out there. I told
You,
you about him and Alicia Keys.
I heard you told me about Alicia Keys. You didn't tell me Ludacris was going to be there. I was shocked.
I told you because remember I told you because Apple Music sponsors the halftime show, and I said all their commercials that they promote in the halftime show, Ludacris was in it. I told you might don't remember that, but
I
I
don't
told you
remember.
that.
Yeah, I don't remember that. So I completely lost control when Ludacris came out. I wish he would have sung. He got so many songs. He literally could only do one line of like every
Bird.
other song. Bird,
Yeah,
I know you were
he
wanting
did
him to
more
do
than one line. But
for
on the 7 o'clock, nice and slow, he only did one line of that.
and he only did one line of Superstar, which that's my favorite Usher song.
And he didn't even do he just played the beat to Bad Girl. He didn't
Yeah,
even
and he brought out her, which was good. A lot of people didn't recognize her because she normally got the big curly hair. He brought Will I Am just with the mess thought he was Kanye too, because
a lot
Lala
of
was
people thought he was Kanye.
yeah, okay. So because Lala yelled out Kanye and or whatever. He brought the Vegas to it, then he ripped off his shirt, which is classic Usher as well. He 45, y'all, and he looked 25. He looked so happy, and that was really good. That was like one of the better ones I seen. And a lot of people comparing his to Prince, but I say he beat Prince because I didn't know any of the songs Prince sung but Purple Rain. I literally, maybe it was before my time, but I knew every Usher song.
Um Somebody wrote on like Facebook, they had a picture of when he like a still shot of when Usher took off his shirt and said they won a bet. I guess they bet somebody that Usher was gonna take off his shirt and he won a lot of money. And I was like, that was an easy bet to win. All R&B singers take off their shirt.
It was so good, and I love every second of it. Like I'm a kid, like I did Rihanna's. I'm gonna watch it like every day for the next 2 weeks, just cause. Um, But I liked it, and it was so funny because the camera. Okay, right when he introduced her, remember they was back to back, and then she was playing, and then he had to run off. You see him doing a little dance, then run off. The camera didn't cut over here soon enough because you can see him like, okay, I gotta go. Like, okay, okay, I gotta go. And it was so funny, and I'm like,
I
so
was
much stuff
saying
going on.
they had to do that, so they had to rehearse that because I'm like, how he got them skates off so fast and put on them sneakers, and like the skates had to be secure because you can't dance or skate in skates that are loose. Like if they're not tied, you'll fall. And then your sneakers also had to be secure because you can't dance in loose sneakers either. I'm like that was some magical changing.
Boy, they've been doing it for 2 years in Vegas. They probably had a little shorter time because it was the Super Bowl and you had to like only 15 minutes. But yeah, and a lot of people, when I was talking about it with my coworkers, they was like they surprised that he didn't fall or nobody or none of the dancers got hurt. And I'm like, well, they've been doing that for 2 years in Vegas.
I was going to say that because a lot of people on Facebook was saying how like it was the skating thing was so amazing and all this and all that. And I'm like, either they didn't go to his concert in Vegas or they haven't seen any videos, which is totally surprising. They haven't seen any videos of him do this. He do this all the time. Like he skate and dance all the time.
Yeah.
I think he even did it in his video with the Kiki Palmer. He was on skates in that video, I believe. He skates and dances all the time, and it's very hard. I wonder if he can do it with rollerblades, though.
Oh, heck no. No,
That would
no,
be
no, no.
something.
It would be something. And I also noticed today too, because I was analyzing the video, he did a lot of gliding that I had missed. I don't know why. Maybe I was too excited the night up, but he did a lot of gliding, like up and down. And I'm like, okay, I didn't see that on Sunday.
So listen, because I don't think y'all answered me in this when we were talking about it. What was it when he did the clock thing and was singing at 7 o'clock? What was it?
So okay, so the bottom of the stage was a clock. and it just ticked to 7 o'clock. So one arrow was this way and the other arrow was that way, but you couldn't see the second arrow because the camera made him look like he was the second, like the
Okay.
7 or whatever. So it just was on 7 o'clock. That's all that means. That's all it was.
But so nothing was, it was nothing else? I thought
No.
y'all saw a ball or something.
No. Another thing that I wish he would have switched, because I do like your song, your favorite song, Burn. I do like that better than You Got It Bad. I wish he would have switched those two. I wish he would have only did You Got It Bad for one line and sung Burn. But he did do like one verse of Burn. But it
Yeah.
seemed like he sung You Got It Bad longer. I wish he would have sung Burn longer than You Got
Well,
It
he
Bad.
have to do You Got It Bad because he have to do the tick. He have to do the tick.
He did do the tick. He did the tick. Oh, and congratulations to him, because him and his longtime girlfriend tied the knot that very same day. So kudos to them. Usher like being married. He's a heartthrob that don't want to stay single. Okay, he
This
ain't
is
Michael B.
third.
Jordan, huh?
This is his third, right?
Yeah.
Nobody ain't even know about the second.
I knew about the second, because I don't know why. Maybe back then remember I was really into my entertainment, and I used to always watch ET and stuff like that. So I had seen pictures of him and his second wife all the time. It's just that I didn't know he had a new girlfriend, and I didn't know he had 2 more kids. I only thought he had the kids with Tamika. And even just with the message was like, I didn't know he had a girlfriend or 2 other kids till last year. People, it was like,
me too. I didn't know since last year either. Because I think I went on his page after we went to the concert, and that's how I found out.
It was like he wasn't even on our radar. Maybe because he was in Vegas, and then once the Vegas thing popped off on Instagram, then everybody started back digging in. But yeah, I had no idea. But he's a heartthrob that stayed married. Okay, he stayed married. He was a lover boy. Anyway, so yes, great Super Bowl. Top 10, top 3 actually. Probably him. Somebody, Edwina said she saw Michael Jackson today. I got to see Michael's. I like when Bruno Mars did decent, but yeah, I think he probably my top. I have to look. He probably my top. And Prince ain't bring out nobody. Prince held it down for them whole 13 minutes. He didn't bring out nobody. So Prince is up there too.
I think I can't remember who, because I know it was back when MTV used to do it. When Nelly was there, who else came out with Nelly? I mean, because it was like a lot of them. It wasn't like his show. It was a lot of people.
I think Aerosmith and Run DMC, because I remember them all. Yeah, I think I remember all of them dances. But yeah, MTV, when they did it, they used to do, because they used to mix it. They used to be like, okay, this is the top pop song, this is the top rock song, this is the top rap song, instead of just one person. So that was cool too. But anyway, let's get into the main topic of the day. And this is just thuggery at its finest, right? Okay, so there was a fight in the NBA tunnel last night. Yes, last night it was Pistons player Isaiah Stewart. He punched Suns player Drew Eubanks in the face during the altercation in the tunnel, and the police were called. So this happened Wednesday night. So the 2 players were reportedly chest to chest, and then Stewart took a swing and caught the man in the mouth. He connected in the mouth, right? So, as y'all know, we did this story like last year or the year before. Isaiah Stewart is the guy who kept charging at LeBron James after he was bloody. Whoa. That's him. This is why I wanted to do that story. After LeBron elbowed him and he had blood running down his face. So that's the guy. He was ejected and then suspended for 2 games. Okay. But this most recent incident comes after he missed 7 straight games, Stewart, and he was expected to return after the All-Star break, right? Mm-hmm. So today it was brought out that he was arrested today and charged with assault. So what are your thoughts on this? What do you think the argument was about, and what should the punishment be by the NBA, if any?
I can't believe, first of all, I didn't even know this was the same guy. So he wasn't even playing that night. He was just showing up because, sometimes you just got to show up.
For emotional support. Yeah, emotional support.
What's it, Drew Eubanks, is he black or white?
I Googled him because That's funny. Drew is a multiracial name. I Googled him to see because I thought he was somebody that I thought he was the guy put in a chokehold. What's his name? Dollar Money Green Draymond. I thought that was him, but it wasn't him. Drew a little white boy. Drew ain't nobody.
So
I mean, he's somebody, but I mean he Isaiah didn't punch LeBron. That's all I'm gonna say. But go ahead.
Because he couldn't get to him. Now let's not act like if he wouldn't have got to him, something wouldn't have went down.
No, that would
LeBron would have had to step. First of all, LeBron would have had to step up and do something because that man wasn't coming over there just to talk. So I wanted LeBron to see. I wanted him to put his setup. I wanted him to get ready. He needed to be prepared.
First of all, he had enough time before all the chaos happened. He was face to face with LeBron. First of all, he should be lucky that he's even breathing the same air as LeBron James.
Yeah,
so
please,
that's
stop putting him on a pedestal.
When you're in the presence of a billionaire, you better act like it, okay? Don't act like you just got $100,000 and you rich, okay? You're not. Anyway, to the question, and I don't know, you haven't answered it yet, but I'm gonna answer it. What do I think the argument was about? I wrote 3 possible reasons of the argument. The argument was about maybe Drew said something about his mama, because you know them's be fighting words. Them's are fighting words, okay? The second one, Drew probably said, "What you doing here? You ain't playing. Why you here?" Okay? Mm-hmm. And then the third, and this is probably the one that hurts the most, it went to the court. Mm-hmm. Drew probably was talking to somebody else, and he probably like, "That's that guy that tried to flex on LeBron James, running around there looking like a clown. He ain't gonna flex on me," and he had to flex on him because he said, "You ain't LeBron. I'm gonna punch you, okay? You ain't LeBron."
I cannot. I don't know. First of all, I didn't even know, but I guess so. What? I didn't even know the players come out of the same tunnel. There's not 2 different tunnels. It's one tunnel and they just go separate ways, I guess.
Yeah.
They might want to change that. But yeah, Isaiah might need to go to anger management, but the NBA might need to make it required for him to go to anger management because something wrong. Something might have happened in his childhood that he taking out on everybody else. He projecting on everybody else. Something happened. Maybe his baby mama left him. I don't know. But this needs to be addressed in therapy and in anger management, okay? Because you're not supposed to, and I learned this from Pastor Bentley back in the day, y'all. You're not supposed to let nobody take your joy away. Don't let nobody take your joy away. I remember sometimes I always say with Joe sometimes when he come home, because he's like the big bad wolf of the house, we all got to make sure
he got a promotion, you guys. He got that promotion, so congrats to Joe.
Yeah. So when he be coming home, he like the big bad wolf, so we got to make sure everything tight and right. And like sometimes we be laughing at Kiki, and then he walk in the house, and it's like he killjoy. Like, okay.
That's not good. Go ahead.
He be taking our joy away, guys. But don't let nobody take your joy away. Especially on Fridays, because we be in here laughing and watching movies and stuff. Then he come home, water flow ain't swept. Yeah, like because it's Friday. Okay.
Not the day of the week being an excuse. He was mad because it was Valentine's Day, and you know nowadays boys like to be courted, men like to be courted. Now he ain't getting no flowers, y'all. He ain't getting the flowers he was expecting. That's what he was mad about. Anyway, I think it's fun. You know, this would be my punishment for everybody. I think he should be banned. That's it. I'm done for him for the rest of the year. He done. It is. Once the police get involved, you gotta go. Okay? You got to go. And that's what I think it should be. Do you think he should get any punishment if needed, or should they wait on the police?
Investigation?
Yeah. I don't know why it has to be an investigation, but go ahead.
Yeah, they be crazy with the investigation. Yeah, he need to get bad because you can't assault a coworker and then think you're gonna come back to work the next day and everything gonna be all gravy. No, you hit the receptionist. You need to go. You're suspended without pay.
Cause she also the one that gotta buzz you into the office, and she
Yeah.
ain't gonna buzz you in. You punched her over the other day, whatever. Anyway, yeah, he do need anger. He needs something because he is angry about some. He's a hothead. That's what I like. He's a hothead. Anyway, let's get to our highlight of the week, and I got two. My first one is Shaquille O'Neal. So his jersey was recently retired by the Orlando Magic, and he became the first player in Magic history to have his jersey retired. So kudos to Shaquille O'Neal. And since football season is over, my other highlight is Lamar Jackson. He was named the 2023 NFL MVP. This is the second time in his career he got the league MVP, and he is the 11th player to win multiple MVPs. So kudos to Lamar Jackson. Next year, hopefully you can add a ring, okay? An actual ring. And also, I know we noticed that you guys like our episode last week with M16 and his brother Easy. So keep watching it. We got a lot of views. If y'all haven't seen it, go watch it. We talking about all things the Super Bowl. And also from that guest appearance, they did ask us to be co-hosts on one of their shows when they interviewing people. I guess they want like a woman's perspective or women questions when they interviewing people. So I'm excited for that opportunity. That gives us an opportunity to reach more people, and of course that means more people will probably watch our show and things like that. And you didn't notice, but this was a personal goal of mine when we started the podcast. I was like, yeah, we can collab with people, and then we can also be like on other people's shows like permanently, whether one or the both of us. So this is a goal that has reached. So that's a check mark off of that. March, you can tell them about our Women in Sports series in March.
Yeah, guys. So as we stated, so this year is going to be our second annual Women in Sports series in March. March is International Women's Month, where we celebrate everything women. So every episode in March will feature a woman in sports, working in sports, whether it's an actual athlete, whether they work behind the scenes, marketing, promotion, anything like that. So each week we'll feature a new guest that work in sports, woman. And if you guys want us to reach out to someone in particular, send us a DM or an email. I think we have 4 for now, so we're looking for 1 more. And it should be every year it's gonna get bigger and better. So make sure you tune in, subscribe to our YouTube, to the YouTube channel, like, comment, and share, guys. Share it to everybody you know, your friends, your family, your enemies, your frenemies, your kids. We kid friendly over here sometimes.
Sometimes. But anyway, yeah, that's all for our episode for this week. We hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and we'll see y'all later. Bye.
Bye.
Hey y'all, thanks for tuning in to this week's episode of A Picture is Worth 1,000 Words with yours truly, the Fletcher Twins. Make sure you join us every week and rate, comment, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to hit up our email at podcast.1000words@gmail.com with any questions or topics you'd like to hear us cover. Also, check us out on IG at the Fletcher Twins and Facebook at A Picture is Worth 1,000 Words.